guys, it's Jessica here, and I know I haven't done a video in a while, so I just wanted to make this video, and I had nothing else to do, so why not do a manga tour? As you all may know, I am a big otaku, and I love anime and, that sort of stuff. In general, as you can see, I have a Death Note poster behind me. If you're wondering why my walls are bare, my 2 posters fell down, including my Harley Quinn one, which I only just put up, but it keeps falling down, so I can't exactly have it up if it's going to land on my head unless I'm making the video. So anyway, I'm going to be doing this manga tour, and I have gotten a lot more since the first 2 you've seen, which were in my Some Funny Stuff video, which I did at Sinead at New Year. And I didn't even own those. Those were at the library, and they were the first 2 issues of Black Butler. So anyway, here we go. My first volume of manga that I've got that I finished reading a little while ago. Now, by the way, I'm not going in order of which ones I've bought and when because it's all a little muddled up. So bear with it, okay? So the first one is the first 3 volumes of Full Metal Alchemist. I am a big fan of the Full Metal Alchemist series. Now, I am only starting it, but I adore it. I really do like it. Ed being probably my favorite character from it, and then Al, and then the rest of them sort of fall by the wayside as I'm only on episode 7, because the site that I watched my manga on, not what I watch. I'm so sorry about that muddler. What I watch my anime on is starting to go a little crazy, and I'm stuck on episode 7 of the anime, and I would rather watch the original before I watch Brotherhood than the movies, than the funny little OVAs and all that stuff, but I'm way ahead in the manga than I am in the anime. As I have the next 3 all the way up to 6. I have the first 6 volumes of Full Metal Alchemist. And there's a homunculi. I have the first 6 volumes of Full Metal Alchemist, and I'm stuck on episode 7. I am at least 10 episodes ahead in the manga, I think. Alright, so there are my Full Metal Alchemist. Next we're going with the 2nd volume of Blue Exorcist. I have finished Blue Exorcist, and I'm going to watch the animated movie in a little while. I just need to get over, everyone knows the anime void that happens after watching an anime. This isn't actually a copy owned by me. This is owned by one of my best friends who is an even bigger otaku than I am, and she has just lent this to me, which I do have to give back very soon because I don't want her to think I've kept it. Because I will be giving it back. Shout out to Chloe. Hey. Okay, so the 4th manga I have, now these are in no particular order again, is the 1st volume of Death Note. Death Note. As you can tell by the music, it's L's A theme. I just have it on a loop. It's not my favorite. I prefer B though. But yes, the 1st volume of Death Note. I adore Death Note to no end, and I know a lot of you do, because it is a great show. It has amazing characters, the plot is interesting, it has great animation, and it's more brains than brawns with the battle. I adore Death Note, and I know a lot of you should, and if you haven't watched it, I recommend it highly, and if you don't believe me, look at a few other anime reviews. I suggest stuff like Glass Reflections, a review of Death Note, or any other reviewer of Death Note, because I know no one who hasn't watched Death Note and doesn't love it. Even Spoonie loves Death Note. Alright, the next one is sadly from the library. I do not own it because it is ungodly difficult to find, but it is the 1st volume of Ouran High School Host Club, probably one of the animes I cried at. I do cry at the ending of animes, but this wasn't like a sad ending. This was like I was happy. I was so happy. But I was also so sad that it was over. So yes, Ouran High School Host Club. You've probably heard me talk about this, and if you haven't watched it, please, for the love of God, watch it. The English dub is amazing, with Caitlin Glass playing Haruhi, Todd Hapricorn playing Hikaru, J. Michael Tatum playing Kyoya, and Vic Mignogna playing Tamaki Suo. And there are a slew of other amazing voice actors in there, including Mona Kriol as Renge. I adore Renge and Mona Kriol's. I love them. I love Mona Kriol's voices, considering I cosplayed as Tsubaki, one of her most famous voices. Alright, so of course we have that. Next one is, actually I don't know how I'm going to get into this. I have read it, I've watched the first episode, practically the same. I just don't know. I'm gonna have to ease into it more. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I don't know, maybe it's not my thing. But it's the first volume of Fairy Tail. I know I'm going to upset a lot of people by saying I'm not exactly the biggest fan of Fairy Tail. But the only reason I have it is actually, this is actually a really funny story. Shortened down version, I was in Forbidden Planet with Sinead a little while back, and I was going to get 1 volume of Attack on Titan, 1 volume of Death Note, and 1 volume of Black Butler, because in Forbidden Planet, they have this running deal where you get 3 volumes of manga, and the cheapest one is free. I know that sounds, but it really does help. It really does help, especially if you're young like me. So yes, I don't know if I'm into that, but they wouldn't let me buy it because they're older teens, even though they have sold me all of them and more before. And the volume of Black Butler that Sinead wanted to buy was the Soma episode, Prince Soma. She has given him the title of being the host of the Chibi virus, because everybody turns into Chibi form whenever he's around, just out of pure idiocy. But yes, that is... I'll probably make a vlog of that, at one point. I'll probably make a story of that point at one point. But yes, I'm not exactly the biggest fan of Fairy Tail, so I had to pick 3 random manga to just buy there because we were running out of time, and I wanted manga. Alright, so the next is actually, alright, here we go, the next volume. The 2nd volume of Attack on Titan. A lot of people like this manga and anime for good reason. It's brilliant. And the 2nd season has been pushed back to next year. Nice. Make us wait even longer. Ugh. It's gonna be even longer if you're waiting for the dub like I am. Because, I don't speak Japanese. I probably will end up watching the subbed version of it. Because I'm actually starting to not mind watching the sub, as I'm watching Higurashi no Nakokoro ni, all in sub, and I'm actually starting, this is sort of like a guilty pleasure, but I really want to watch it, Love Stage, and if anyone knows what that is, it is like yaoi, but it's adorable. I like it because it's adorable, and I like the characters, not because it's yaoi. I think it's adorable. But no, I actually have the 1st volume as well, but my best friend Chloe, who gave me Blue Exorcist, I lent it to her for a while, and we have to swap it back over again. Alright, so the next one is an anime I don't like at all. Again, it was the time where, it's actually the same day I bought Fairy Tail, because, get 3 manga, go! So I just picked this random one off the shelf, and I actually found out that the main character is played by the same voice actor who did CL Phantom Hive. Yeah. And I don't like it. I've read through this all, and I don't like it at all. No, it's not my thing, but it is a certain magical index. I'm really sorry if you're a big fan of this, but I honestly don't like it. It's not my thing. I'm sorry, it's not my thing. I actually saw this cute little girl cosplaying as Index at Anime Dublin, and she was adorable. I wanted to hug her. I just don't like the show, I'm sorry. Alright, so this is another duo pack that I've gotten, where I would have the 2nd volume, but I got that from the library, and my idea is if I've already read it, and I have to pay for it to get it again, though I've already read it, I won't until I see it at a cheaper price, or there's nothing else to get. It is the 1st and the 3rd volume of Soul Eater. Now, if you're wondering why I didn't do that first, it's because they're huge. Okay, so I got this. This is the 1st volume of Soul Eater. I adore Soul Eater, as anybody could tell, considering that it was my first cosplay, and I did Tsubaki and Sinead did Maka-chan. I keep saying Maka-chan because it's a habit. Oops. My favorite character from Soul Eater isn't actually Tsubaki, it is Death the Kid, but I do adore Maka as well, so I obviously got 3 of them. I am hoping to get more because I want to see the manga ending, because I know the anime is an anime-only ending. So, alright, so this is going to be a large one, considering they're all from the same show. Have a guess what it is? I'm going to give you a second or two. It is the first... Sorry, I got Roman numerals. Have a guess. It's Black Butler. I love Black Butler. There is no denying it. It is my favorite anime. Nothing comes close to it. Black Butler is on high. To me, at least. I know that most people think that it's not the best. It's okay. It's not the best. I can understand that perfectly. I actually have a few. I think I have one more or two. I think I have 2 more volumes of this, but they're in Wexford because I gave them to Sinead as a lend, of course. Like, she will give them back. She better give them back. But no, I have 5, 6, 7. 7 is from the library. And then 8, and that's as far as I've gotten. I have finally finished Book of Circus, the dub, because I was waiting for that. And I love it, I love it, I love it. It's probably better than the first and the second season combined. I'm sorry, but it's amazing. And I cried so hard at the ending. But no, I have all of them. So starting from, I think I started from about maybe 4. And if I've gotten the Roman numerals, I'm really sorry. Because I don't do Roman numerals. I don't care if I studied them for a while in school. This cover is my favorite. For obvious reasons here. The lighting's better here. Yeah. But no, I love the Book of Circus. Like the Noah's Ark. Also, on good news, if you've probably heard this before, if you watch CL Star, I'm actually subscribed to him. Hopefully, early next year, they're coming out with a movie! A Black Butler movie that isn't a pile of flaming shit. I am talking about the live-action Black Butler movie, which is a pile of flaming crap. Watch it if you want. I slugged through it. Ugh. Don't remind me of that. But no, they're coming out with an animation movie early next year, and it is about the Campania arc. Short way of describing it, quote CL Star for this. Basically the Titanic with zombies. Apparently this is where you get to see Lizzie become badass, as right at this very moment in time, you can quote me on this, at the very moment in time, which is 11:46 Saturday, the 28th of May, 2016. I hate Lizzie. I hate Elizabeth Mitford. Okay, so yes, you can quote me on that. I don't like her, so apparently you can see her get badass, and also you can see more of Ronald Knox, who I really want to see more of because I think he's a cool character. Okay. Alright, so that was my tour of my manga, and if you want to see it all in a large lump, here you go. Yeah. I do have a space for it on my shelves over there, and I will show you a few other things that I've gotten on like my shelves, but I really don't have enough stuff to make it interesting. So this is just a funny little video that I decided to do because, you know, why not? I'm running out of videos. Also, I have a bit of news. On the sadder note, my granny died a couple of days ago, and her funeral is on Monday. So I won't be making videos, and I probably won't be writing anything for anybody who's actually following my stories for a while. I know I've been like leaving that behind a bit, and I'm really sorry, but not in the best state right now. I just wanted to do this to show a video that I am still alive. On the subject of my writing, I have started a Wattpad account. I don't think I'll be writing anything on it, but because I mostly write on my Quotev account. I have finished my Levi X Reader story. I hate admitting that I do this on the internet, but yes, I don't. Never mind. I don't feel any shame. I write fan fiction. I don't give a shit. So I have started writing back that up again. Oh well, I have started writing again. Anyway, thank you for watching me babble and listening to all my manga. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.